In 1994, researchers Daniel Hammermesh and Jeff Biddle analyzed data from various surveys conducted in the US and Canada. They discovered that people with more attractive appearances tend to earn more. Those rated lower in physical attractiveness earned 5 to 10% less than the average, while those rated higher earned 5 to 10% more. This resulted in a potential 20% wage gap between individuals with the same job and qualifications, but different levels of physical attractiveness. A team of scientists from the University of Florida, led by Dr. Gregory Webster, analyzed data from over 1,300 heterosexual couples. They found that partners' attractiveness ratings were typically similar. Princeton psychologist Alexander Todorov conducted an experiment where 200 participants viewed photos of politicians running for Congress and Senate. Participants were asked to rate each candidate's competence on a scale of 1 to 10. In 70% of cases, participants accurately identified the winning candidate, proving the impact of appearance on perception. Why appearance matters. Throughout history, attractive looks have been associated with good health, making them desirable. In ancient times, beauty standards were diverse, but as art and media developed, beauty norms became more standardized. 90% of people admit their first impression of someone is influenced by looks. Here are the main features. Weight. Being significantly underweight or overweight reduces attractiveness, while having an average weight increases it by 15 to 20%. Body shape. Women with a waist-to-hip ratio of 0.7 are considered 25 to 30% more attractive. For men, broad shoulders and a narrow waist are linked to masculinity, boosting attractiveness by 20%. Height. Taller men are perceived as more dominant and attractive. A man who is 5 feet 11 inches is considered 15% more attractive than one who is 5 feet 7 inches. Women's height has less impact, but those under 5 feet 5 inches are often seen as more feminine. Teeth. A bright white smile increases attractiveness by 20%, while crooked teeth reduce it by 30%. Nose. A straight, proportionate nose is seen as 18% more attractive than other shapes. Lips. Women with full, symmetrical lips are 40% more attractive, while thin lips reduce attractiveness by 15%. For men, lip shape has minimal impact. Facial and body symmetry. In 95% of cases, symmetrical faces and bodies are perceived as more attractive. Eyes. Large eyes enhance attractiveness in women by 24%, as they are associated with youthfulness. For men, slightly squinted eyes convey dominance, increasing attractiveness by 10%. Eyebrows. Women with thick, well-defined eyebrows are 21% more attractive, while thin eyebrows reduce men's perceived masculinity by 15%. Hair. Women with thick, healthy, long hair appear 40% more attractive. For men, medium-length, well-groomed hair is 20% more attractive. Very short or bald styles reduce attractiveness by 10%, but signal greater dominance. Muscles. For men, developed muscles signal strength, protection, and good health, increasing attractiveness by 35%. However, excessive muscle mass decreases attractiveness by 10 to 15%. For women, muscularity has little impact. These insights are drawn from numerous public studies. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe.